Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today we're digging into some really inspiring stories.
Yeah, we're looking at software folks, developers, managers, people who are employees.
And then made that leap to running their own successful companies.
Exactly. We've got a bunch of examples.
And the mission, really, for you listening, the learner, is to kind of pull out the patterns, those aha moments,
Did you see how they did it? What sparked the idea?
without getting totally swamped by info. Let's jump in.
Okay, so where do we start? What's a good first case?
Well, let's look at Skyverge, Max Rice. His idea came while he was working as an IT director.
Okay, so he was already in the tech world managing things.
Right. And he saw a specific need for an e-commerce project. He teamed up with Justin Stern.
Ah, the WooCommerce expert.
That's the one.
Mhm.
WooCommerce, for building online stores on WordPress. That partnership was key.
So they collaborated on something specific first.
Yep. And it went well. So, it led straight to founding Skyverge.
And now they're doing pretty well, I take it.
Pretty well is an understatement. $4.2 million in annual revenue,
Wow.
serving over 100,000 e-commerce brands with their software tools.
So that initial IT director experience, seeing the gap, that was the seed.
Exactly. But notice, it wasn't just bam, instant success. They started with consulting.
Ah, okay. Building expertise, cash flow maybe.
Probably. Then built specific products. They even acquired some small ones, plus content marketing, good support.
So a gradual build, not just one magic product launch.
Right. It shows that building something sustainable, it often takes multiple steps.
That's a great point. It often starts from a very practical place, like solving a problem you see every day.
Absolutely. Which brings us neatly to TutorCruncher.
Ah, yes, Samuel Colvin, similar theme, right? He saw a problem firsthand.
Totally. He was working at a tutoring agency, felt the pain, the daily grind of admin tasks.
Like scheduling lessons, keeping track of payments, all that.
Exactly. Organizing, billing.
Yeah.
He just thought this could be way better, more streamlined.
And instead of just complaining about it,
He built the solution, worked with agencies, developed TutorCruncher, launched it back in 2013.
and it took off.
Big time.
Yeah.
It's now a leading name, especially in the UK. Over 1 million users worldwide.
And the revenue.
About $1.2 million annually. Again, started from being an employee, seeing a specific need.
And the impact is clear too, right? You mentioned their clients saw real growth.
Oh yeah, the data is pretty compelling, like 98% average revenue growth for their clients over 3 years.
98%.
And huge new user growth too. One place, Brooklyn Mouth Tutors, said it cut their admin work by like 60%.
That's solving a real pain point. He knew exactly what features were needed because he lived it.
Invoices, calendars, reports, payments, the whole package.
It really highlights how valuable that insider knowledge can be.
Definitely. And sometimes it's not just a gap, it's, frustration.
Like with Renato Mourinho and GitScrum.
Exactly. He was an IT manager, and he was just fed up,
Is what?
Bad project management tools. He felt they caused poor communication, wasted time, things weren't efficient.
A common complaint in many companies, I'd guess.
For sure. So his solution was GitScrum, a more user-friendly tool based on Agile and Scrum ideas.
Right, those flexible project methods.
Yeah. And interestingly, it started as a side project, open source, on GitHub.
Oh, okay. So he tested the waters first.
Seems like it. Got global support, refined it. Now it's doing $600K annually.
And a key thing was making it work for everyone, not just techies.
Yeah, that was a challenge. He focused on making it accessible, solving his own frustration, but thinking broader.
That open source start is interesting too. Lower risk, build community first.
Yeah, another pathway. Not everyone jumps straight into a full commercial launch.
So if we pull back a bit, what are the common threads we're seeing here?
Well, number one seems to be identifying a need or a frustration directly from their own work experience.
Right. It wasn't abstract market research initially. It was personal.
Definitely. And then leveraging the skills they already had from being an employee. Max knew IT, Samuel knew tutoring admin.
Renato knew project management pain points.
Exactly. They understood the market because they were in it.
And they often started quite focused, right? Solving one specific problem well.
Yeah, and then maybe evolving, like Skyverge adding products or GitScrum broadening its user base.
It's about finding that niche, that specific pain, and building out from there.
And technology is obviously key, using software to automate, to make things more efficient, both for themselves and their customers.
Sure. So for you, the learner, listening to this,
Yeah, the real takeaway is maybe to look around your own job, your own industry.
what are those friction points, those things that make you think, ooh, there has to be a better way?
Or what gaps do you see that your specific skills could actually fill?
Because as these stories show, those frustrations, those observed inefficiencies,
Mm.
they might be opportunities in disguise.
Absolutely. So thinking about Max, Samuel, Renato, their paths were different, but that starting point was often quite similar.
Mm-hmm. Born from experience.
So the final thought to leave you with, reflecting on these journeys, what problem you encounter regularly, maybe even daily.
What existing issue in your world could actually be the foundation for your own success story?
Something to think about.